Hey, hi, how are you all doing? I'm damn sure that you are preparing for Valentine's Day. And you can see that I've got all those balloons over here. And these balloons, well, have got nothing to do with Valentine's Day. It's about a birthday celebration, okay? So, and what else? I don't believe much in this Valentine's Day. I don't say that you also don't believe in it. I feel good about it when I see celebrations going on everywhere and couples, hand in hand moving around, giving roses, chocolates. It really sounds and appears to be very, very good, cool, calm, and interesting. But every day is a celebration if you feel that togetherness. If you feel that, bliss within your soul, every day becomes celebration. Well, pay your attention to what I'm saying, not to all those stacks of books lying over there, because this is how my life goes on. I have to carry on my sessions with my students, and if I try to search the books from my bookshelf, which is there in the other room, then it would become a little difficult for me. So I have kept all those books here because I deliver my sessions from this place only. So it has become convenient for me. Not that I'm that lazy, I can't go to that room or I can't pre plan it before. It's not that. I've just stacked it over there. Well, why am I giving explanations to you all? So that's what I'm going to tell you, that who is a leader? And this is my topic for today's video. You know, I keep watching videos which I find to be interesting. And most oftenly I watch videos of Sadhguru, I watch videos of international personality groomers and people who are in this industry, because grooming, developing yourself, self growth, and all these things fascinate me. Google knows about you better than you know about yourself, because once anyone gets to have your phone in their hand, they will come to know what are your interests, isn't it? Your phone might have a different home screen, and my phone might have a different home screen on YouTube and Facebook. So that is how my interest area comes from: grooming, personality development, coaching, and also life coaching, and what else, like music, podcasts, and things like that. Too many fields of interest and areas which I find interesting. So I was saying that yesterday I was watching a video of Sadhguru. Well, I really love to watch Sadhguru. What power he has in his voice. He doesn't sound authoritarian at all, yet his voice has got impact. He leaves an impact upon people. He can just change lives by his voice, isn't it? And I've started doing some very beautiful things in life while watching Sadhguru's video. In this particular video, I'm going to tell you two different aspects of leadership. One leadership concept I got from Sadhguru's video, and I definitely believe in his points. So superbly, projected points. And when you talk about the other person, she is a very, very famous personality development coach, and she has coached so many leaders of the world. According to Vanessa Van Edwards, in her book, Body Language of Leaders, she says that leadership is all about having altogether different set of qualities and body language. So the video that I watched, I will definitely share the link there in the description box. According to her, leaders have altogether different body language. So you guess whether you are guessing it right or not, you will know later. So I put up a question: do leaders smile more or smile less? This was the question she asked the interviewers, and both the interviewers gave different answers. One said that, what? One said that yes, leaders do smile more, and the other one said that leaders do smile less. But guess what was her answer? Her answer was that no, leaders smile less. They don't smile much. If you go to any meeting, you will come to know from the body language of the people present there, that the person who's a leader is not smiling much and the others are smiling too much. Smiling too much is a submissive body language, according to her. So this was one point. The other point that she expressed there, what she has gathered by her experiences: do leaders interrupt in between talks or they don't? So again, there were two types of answers. One of them said that they do, the other one said that they don't. So what do you say? Do leaders interrupt or they don't? Well, according to Vanessa, leaders do interrupt, and they interrupt in such a manner that they draw the attention of each and every person there, not by being loud, not by being rude, but by being impactful in their voice and the quality of the content that they are presenting. And the third question that she asked was that, what do you think? Do leaders nod their head while in conversation with someone, or they don't? So the answer was that no, they don't. Because most of them stay firm and their head stays firm while they are talking. So these are the body languages of great leaders of the world, according to Vanessa, because she has observed and experienced all these things. Now come to the second video that I watched yesterday. That was Sadhguru's video. According to Sadhguru, there are no special characteristics present in any leader. Anyone can call himself or herself to be a leader only if the person has got a quality to bring about positive changes in people's life. They don't have to push through and make others believe that they are leader by some weird body language or by some special body language. Rather, they have to motivate people. So if they're able to motivate, they are leaders in the first place. If they make people feel happy, they're leaders. If they can think beyond a certain level, they are leaders. If they can see beyond what others cannot see, they are leaders. So, according to him, leadership is all about bringing about some productivity in an efficient manner, and that too effortlessly makes a person a leader. So, I totally believe in his, way of thinking and his observation. According to me, being a common person, I would go with Sadhguru because I'm a management faculty and I train my students to become leaders. My duty is not only to deliver the syllabus or the content related to the syllabus to them and to explain the concepts and theories. Rather, my duty is to develop their thinking prowess in such a way that they think like a very, very able manager or entrepreneur. So that is why when during my sessions I put up questions to my students and tell them that you think in your way, close your books and don't Google it. And just try to find out what your mind says about it. So they bring up amazing points on any subject. Every human being is a leader. Only thing that lacks is your self belief. Believe in yourself. You're a leader. All you need is to bring about productivity in and around yourself. And you will find the links of both the videos down in the description box. So, my opinion is totally mine. You can have a different opinion